When you hear slavery, you probably think of the transatlantic slave trade, which was people cruelly uprooted from their homes in West Africa, not even treated as human, and worst of all, it was legal. Modern slavery is different. People who are trapped by physical and emotional abuse or death are coerced into having their labor exploited. It isn't legal, but it might as well be because no one's doing anything about it. It's happening right here, right now. You think slavery is a thing of the past, but you own slaves. I own slaves too. Let's find out how many slaves we own.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host of our next spectacular, a fellow in the Africa department at SOAS, visual sociology researcher at Goldsmiths, and author of the book Don't Touch My Hair, and a bleeding legend from Dublin, Ireland, Miss Emma DeBeery.
What a time to be alive. 40 million slaves, 150 billion profits. More slaves than at the height of the transatlantic slave trade. High five, Liverpool.
All right, kids.
And here in Britain, all through the streets of Twitter and Instagram, we all know it's got nothing to do with us because we're all totally ethical and our social media imprint reflects that. So, you know what that means.
Welcome to the completely ethical, all-organic, vegan-friendly, SJW virtue-signaling
Modern Slavery Game Show. Let's meet our contestants.
Hi, I'm Atticus. I'm 22, 21 by the Julian calendar, and likes recreating the drinks of extinct Celtic tribes, dislikes inequality, and running out of trust fund money.
Hi, I'm Jemima. I'm 24 and I absolutely love sustainability, social justice and judging people on Twitter.
The rules are simple. Two people who believe they're living their best lives go through the day being virtuous, and we see who has the most slaves.
Let's kick things off in the AM. Atticus pulls on his favourite handwritten homemade woke t-shirt.
And the scoring has begun.
Yeah, cheap cotton has a huge amount of both child and forced labour. That's a double slave score.
Meanwhile, Jemima starts the day with some mindfulness.
Alexa, play Whale Song with your consent.
Playing whale song.
Alexa, explain slavery in the supply chain.
Our favourite giant corporations would never tolerate modern slavery. They get Foxconn to make everything for them instead. The world's biggest tech manufacturer. They've been linked with forced 100-hour work weeks, suicides and abuse, including making school kids work through the night to build Amazon Echoes. Yeah. Alexa, lock the factory doors to force the children to make more Alexas.
Locking factory doors.
And at the end of round one, Atticus is off the mark with 2 modern slaves. But thanks to the horrific tech supply chain, Jemima is streaking ahead with 8 modern and child slaves. Instagram that.
Time for round 2.
It's round 2. Let's live our best lives while destroying the lives of others. Atticus saves the planet and turns it to a cloud of toxic smog by recycling.
Uh-oh.
Police raids on an English recycling centre found a dozen men working for £1 an hour, suffering from broken shoulders, malnutrition and alcohol dependency, which was encouraged by their captors as a means of control.
Back at home, Jemima is baking some gluten-free rye flour sourdough muffins.
Come on, kids.
Am I having a stroke?
You said the magic word. Kids!
Bringing a child into the first world guarantees a beautiful future for people forced into slavery to meet little Quinton's needs. Toys, fireworks, Christmas decorations, school uniforms, all have involved modern and child slavery. And if he eats his 5 a day, Tesco and Asda have accidentally bought vegetables from a firm that had slaves on one of their farms. But we can't see those people, so who cares? At the end of round 2, thanks to Jemima's perfectly understandable desire to have a child, even if she did call him Quinton, she rockets even further into the lead.
Now, you can't fight for social justice 24 hours a day. That would be ridiculous.
Jemima casts off the shackles and gets ready for a party with some vintage jewels and a nice bit of slap.
Ooh, well done, Jemima. That's a triple slave score.
Diamonds. Well, they're called blood diamonds for a reason. Gold. It makes a statement. The statement is that you like child labor. And that shimmer in your makeup, that's mica. A quarter of the world's supply features child exploitation. Clarins, Chanel, Revlon, Max Factor are all in the Responsible Mica Initiative, which is committed to end child labor by 2022. Ethical in the future. Now, it's party time in Wokeville. It's time for the speed round. Atticus welcomes Jemima and their friends Syracuse tattoos and sandwich to his super woke party. I can smell the fucking ukuleles from here. Let's smoke weed, play buckaroo, and do coke. Forced labour in grow houses up and down Britain. Nice ad. Buckaroo was packaged by women in a convent from Magdalene laundries, where babies were stolen, sometimes sold, and the mothers were imprisoned. But don't worry, the manufacturer said it didn't know this was happening, and it stopped in 2012. And we all know how ethically Coke is made. And that's the final round.
And that's it for the completely ethical, all-organic, vegan-friendly SJW virtue signalling modern slavery game show, where the first world always wins and everybody else loses.